Dude, I don't know. Chris, you know I love you like a brother, right? What the hell? Who's calling? Oh my God.
Check.
It's Marvin. Marvin is already, I cannot allow a camera, but Marvin's already here. Marvin, what's going on, brother? We just went live.
Can you guys hear me? I don't think
they can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, we hear you fine. Oh, here we go. I'm going to call Marvin. I'm sure Marvin has some grievances that'll help.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to call you regular.
Well, the regular phone is still out.
Oh, TJ's phone's out?
Well, my phone is working. The phone to the studio is out.
Oh, I see.
So happy Boxing Day, Marvin.
Boxing Day?
Yes, Boxing Day. This is where you take all the crap that you didn't want to get and you throw it in a box and shove it right out to the dumpster.
Oh, I see. That was our conversation a week ago?
Yeah, something like that. Chris, I'm not hearing you.
Has that been put out yet or not?
No, never. I'm not hearing Chris. He's trying to get his studio dialed in. Adam?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
So Adam's there.
Adam's there. It's Irene. I saw her picture in there.
Well, I added Irene to
just like her. Looks just like her in real life, too.
Well, I mean, I added Irene to
the show up.
Well, you know, hey, why not, right?
Yeah.
Louise adds in here. I know who this is. A friend of mine adds in the chat room already saying, considering that she works at FedEx every day, Boxing Day, what the fuck are we talking about?
Oh, is that one of your exes?
No. This is one I hope would become a current.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember when you were seeing her.
She is very interesting.
Literally. I understand.
She's very interesting.
Oh boy.
What?
We'll have to come over and play strip poker some night.
I was thinking strip twister.
Yeah.
Why not just naked twister then?
Strip twister is more fun because then as you're doing the moves in twister, then your partner has to take the piece of clothing off of you.
Okay. But are you going to do it on like a lubed up tarp?
Well, absolutely. Yeah, you got to douse that thing with some Astroglide before you do that. I mean, come on, I'm not stupid.
Like just checking.
All right, I think I got this.
Hey, I'm hearing you now, Chris.
Holy cow, we can hear Chris.
Are we on the air?
Yes, sir, we are on the air.
Have you seen Secretariat? IOC's hiding her.
No, I haven't lately.
You guys got to give me 3 minutes. Real quick.
He used to be everywhere.
What was that, Chris?
He needs 3 minutes.
Oh. Chris needs 3 minutes. He has to go satisfy his wife.
Man. He must be using artificial insemination or something.
Now that sounds like you would take. That sounds like we're giving him credit for 2.5 minutes that he usually doesn't do.
No, I did not say that.
Yeah, foreplay's undoing the zipper. Oh, we got 2 of them in.
Oh my God. Foreplay is undoing the zipper. She says, only if we forget to have butterscotch pudding will we forget the lube on the twister mat.
Butterscotch pudding.
I'm saying, well, I mean, it's edible and
vanilla.
it might work.
It's better than tapioca.
Yeah, we don't need no big chunks.
No, she said, "Oh God!" And we're off to the races.
I've got 3 bells already.
Marvin hit the record tonight with the number of bells he gets.
Oh well, you know, this is like a very glorified version of pitch and catch.
Yeah.
We're also going tonight. Tonight we're going to air our grievances, Marvin, for the upcoming new year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're going to get the old grievances out of the way and be ready for the new year. So I'm encouraging everybody in the chat room to also join in tonight and be a part of that.
Is Irene in the chat room?
I don't know if Irene is in the chat room yet or not.
Oh.
But I really hope that she joins in on that, and anybody else in our chat room tonight, join in and be a part of this grievance airing. You know,
I'll go last on that one.
You're going to go last?
Chris has got a bunch.
Oh, Chris has got a lot, but one of them I'm actually going to need one computer to help him out here. But right now, Chris is not even here.
Computer's on the blink.
Well, I mean, it's better than being in a drink.
Yeah, it's probably had a couple beers poured down it.
Not lately.
THC.
That was never at Chris's house.
Yeah, I must have him confused to somebody else.
He is the chronic Chris. He will get you the weed that'll even make Mr. Strange Hands look like a normal person.
Oh, man. His pinkies will straighten out?
Yeah, it will.
Yeah.
So, Adam.
What time is it?
Do what?
What time is it?
It is
5:08.
5:03. Oh, 8:08.
5:03.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta take my pressure and medication and all that shit at 7:30.
You don't have to do anything with your man-to-hand relationship, do you?
No, I just finished. Speaking of which,
you better get a towel out.
Well, I don't have to because everything goes in my bladder.
Oh,
and she is gladder for it.
I bet she is. No baby makers coming out.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Oh, my God. So, Adam.
Yes.
Since Marvin has to take his blood pressure and Chris needs a fast left-hander. Right, and Chris needs a fast left-hander.
What?
Oh, yeah, they call him Lefty in high school.
Yeah.
Handy Lefty. What's Chris having to do?
Chris had to go and make his wife happy so she does not try to kill the rest of us.
Oh, hell, if he's having problems, he can just bring her over here a couple days. I'll have her purring like a kitten.
Nah, we ain't having no problems.
Well, I was just, being a nice guy.
No, I just gotta make sure I take 5 minutes every day to make sure I make her happy.
Well, yeah.
Sometimes it only takes
from
2.
Marvin's bladder.
Sometimes it only takes 2 minutes.
Well, that's a record. That beats me by about 45 seconds. Man, you must have a hell of a lower lumbar.
Oh, God.
That piston action.
Sarah says, stop by the villa in Jefferson County and help her out a little bit. Chris?
The villa? Where is Jefferson County?
Kentucky.
Oh, hell, I can't get in a car and drive or ride or...
It's up by Louisville.
I was gonna say that's
Oh, way out of
over.
that big
That's
city.
like 2.5 hours away.
Okay, well, at least I didn't say Nelson County.
Wherever the fuck that is.
Same
Oh,
thing.
that's the one that's got the toy shop.
Right. Nelson County has a toy shop. Absolutely correct.
Yeah, Tickle Me Dildo.
Yes, that's it.
So,
Yeah, that'd be a good name for it.
so can I get serious with folks for a
Not to-
second? Because this
not
has
to
actually
change
been
the
eating at
subject.
me.
All right, Marv,
drove-
we're going to let Chris get serious, so hang on a second, okay?
Okay, let's hear what Chris got to say.
I
Right.
drove 6 hours up to Illinois on Thursday. And then Friday, I had another 3 hours to drive to go visit my dad real quick and have lunch with my daughter. Well, on the way there, I get, a couple messages from a good friend of mine who has a band over in Germany saying, do you know this person, blah, blah, blah. I said, yeah, I know that person. They said, well, they ain't got nothing nice to say about you, and forward me a message. TJ heard this message.
Oh, yeah.
And I just thought, wow.
The
It coming
band
from
in Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah. The person talking shit is in Seattle, Washington. My friend, his band, they're over in Germany getting ready to tour in the United States and thought they'd hook her up for booking. And she's like, oh, you know Chris? Well, here's this. And oh my God. TJ was mad at me for a while and didn't even say some of the shit this woman said about me.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh my God.
And Marvin's heard me talk about people I'm mad at.
Who was she? An
So
ex
why?
or something?
She was a person. Okay, so I have another side show that I do on Twitch and YouTube and whatnot, where I strictly do band interviews, artist interviews, any genre, any position in the band, from the tour bus driver to the merch girl to the drummer. I love talking to drummers.
Oh,
And I especially love
That's on
talking to tour bus
TikTok?
drivers because they see everything.
Yeah, that's on Dick Box.
So
Dick Box.
Yes.
so this person, I started working with one guy out of Seattle, and he introduced me to another person in Seattle, and they brought a lot of good artists and a lot of good names to the show. But at the same time, they promised a lot of artists that they never delivered. And this person kept saying they were going to do a show for Asgard. Yeah, I went out and I got my computer. I said, okay, cool. Hook up TeamViewer and I will get you set up. I'll have you set up in less than 20 minutes and you'll be able to do a show. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. My husband's going to set everything all up for me. Okay, well, instead of letting me doing it and doing it for free, this is the software you need, blah, 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 blah. Come 2 years later, still never produced an actual show for the station. And I said, you know what? I can't take excuses no more. I'm going to have to start looking for another DJ to fill the slot. I'm sorry. I hope for the best in all future endeavors. And that was that.
Yeah.
And this person has done nothing but slander me and say bad stuff about myself and the station, to bands, to artists, to promoters, to sponsorships. And
she's the one who fucked it up.
I'm here to say, if I got something to say about someone, I say it publicly and to their face. I don't talk shit behind your back.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember you cussing me out all the time.
Nah, you're all right, Marvin. Marvin.
No, yeah, that's not a bad thing. That's just shit that comes up.
But I'm sorry to say, I don't know how things work in other places, but I know personally, if I was hired for a job, even if it was a job that I wasn't getting paid for and I failed to perform my duties, yeah, fire me. Fuck, I ain't doing the shit you brought me on for. Granted, she was doing a lot of other stuff by bringing a lot of different artists and a lot of, people to the interviews. My interview calendar was overbooked constantly, which was another problem, but besides all that, when you don't do your job, what happens?
Well, you got to do your job to be effective at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you're Marvin.
Yeah. Then I just show up.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Marvin. He has a job. He don't have a title. His job, whatever the fuck he's doing.
Marvin's title is the Legend.
Oh, okay. So he has
And
a
he will
title,
always-
but not a job.
Right. And he will always be the Legend.
All right.
Yeah.
Kind of
So
like
they put me in that big
we got-
oven and
what we
take
got
out
here?
all
Mayhem
my
Master.
dents and grind me up in that grinder.
Oh, radio will chew you up and spit you out faster than you can shit yourself.
Well, this business always has been that way. But, actually kind of speaking of that, Marvin, so I have had a couple of people that have asked me, when you are cremated, who gets your testicles?
Yeah. What?
Who gets your testicles?
Crazy Shirley gets one of them.
Okay.
Now, how they determine what's the cardboard box in your body is they put metal clips around your body, and I'll just have them on my testicle area, just put like 3 clips around it, all 3 testicles.
Right.
And then
3.
they see the
I'd want them
ashes.
preserved and given to my wife.
Crazy Shirley wanted to.
Okay, so Crazy Shirley gets one. Does she want the left, the right, or the middle?
She'll probably take the middle because, I'll just be stationary. And the guy that was going to do it, he died. But anyway, I asked him, I said, it's not going to hurt, right? And he says, I guarantee you, you will not feel like I went. Thank God.
Now, mind you, he's talking about the cremation process, Chris. After he dies.
I know.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, I mean, if you're getting your balls chopped off and saved before you get your body burned, if you're going to chop them off and give them to someone, give them to my wife. She already has them anyways.
Yeah, then you could put them in a pickle jar.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Preserve them in some formaldehyde.
Why are you promoting this? Putting them in a pickle jar.
Well, you
Then
have
when you
to
die,
boil it
give your
in
balls
hot
to your
water
wife.
and take the label off and fill it up with, what can we fill it up with?
Formaldehyde.
Well, I'm going to leave a little note with it. You thought you had them during life, but really, truly, you finally get them now.
Yeah,
Marvin, if you could see
get
the size
yourself
of
a
the joint
pair.
I'm about to fire up.
You know what? Why don't you just cut the bullshit, get them cut out, and turn them into fucking earrings? Don't do it.
I could have my
Bumblebee tuna.
I could have my little guy bronze.
Oh my God.
They're smelted. Gonna get all gold member on us.
You're seriously thinking about bronzing the little guy.
Yeah, use it as a door knocker to get into the ceremony.
Just be careful popping it off the Uranus.
No kidding.
I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff out here.
Because Sarah
Isn't it
says,
just a
either way,
burnt
isn't it
peanut?
just a burnt peanut?
At that point, yes.
So my wife said,
"Yeah, that's hysterical." she is
My wife
fucking
keeps-
hysterical.
my wife keeps saying no more guitars.
Yeah, but you bought a guitar that's your vape pen. Jesus.
Yeah, I could put my. Well, we're sticking with the pickle jar with the 3 balls. That
They'll
should
look like
go
pickled
to the
quail eggs.
natural. That should go to the Chicago Museum, I think.
God.
Tres hombres.
And then she says in the chat room, I mean, isn't that a whole new pickled egg?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
my
it
God.
would be.
Shit, if you seen what I was doing, I dropped
Yeah,
my
I'd
joint.
have
What
to
the
just
fuck?
undo the skin. They'd probably
Stop,
look like,
please.
No, God, no.
All I was going to say was 3 boiled eggs.
No, Jesus Christ!
I'm muting Marvin.
But Chris was right. Cut them off before I'm burnt.
Oh God, I need to take bits from this show and lift it and put it into Marvin the Trucker as I'm finishing the production on that.
Hold on, this ain't enough.
Yeah, you can. I don't care.
Well, I was hoping that would be the case. Oh my God. You know what? I do have one bet that I will make right now, though. Right here, right now, on the air, I will make this bet.
Yeah.
I will bet anybody right now $100, and my $100 goes on Marvin. $100 says that Marvin, even dead and cremated, would last longer than Steve alive.
Yeah.
Well, if you've ever seen the movie Clerks, you know that dead people can sustain a hard-on for hours.
Okay. Are we talking about after cremation or before?
Oh, that's
Doesn't
before
matter.
cremation.
Okay,
I mean, once you're cremated, you're just a pile of fucking ashes.
Yeah, but the pile of ashes could be sculpted and formed into something like a dildo.
Yeah,
Like
a very phylactic pile of ashes.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Or just get his
Marvin,
ashes
you
mixed
do
into
not need to be a dildo in the afterlife.
That's what I was gonna say. Just get them mixed in with the silicone dildo and like.
Ass I could be up. I could be up anybody's ass I wanted to.
Well, as long as they want you up their ass, you know, they'd have to insert you themselves.
Spirit, and I'd be invisible except for the dildo. I'd just be a dildo going around and hitting people in the ass.
The Adventures of Marvin the Haunted Dildo.
And some women actually name their dildos.
Oh, okay.
So it'd be funny, you know. What'd you name your dildo? Well, Marvin, because it's Marvin.
It's the Adventures of Marvin the Haunted Dildo.
Yes.
I might have to reinvent this whole Marvin the Trucker
Dude, we
thing.
could make that a comic
Rated. You could just label it Marvin Shift Gears.
Rated EA for everyone's ass.
Marvin the Haunted Dildo sounds like a comic book.
You know, the only downside to this is Steve would stick that Marvin dildo up his ass and then he'd never shit it out. And that would mean that Marvin would be permanently stuck inside of Steve's ass, and I could just never see that. That would be horrible.
That would be worse than Jimmy's ashes in the devil's cat litter box.
Just I can't go for that.
Although Jimmy's no longer with us, you can still humiliate him on various podcasts.
Oh man! So Marvin, do you have any grievances you need to air this year?
Give me a subject.
Anything. I mean, do you have
out the Festivus poll?
Right.
Let Chris go first. He's ready to bust.
Chris is ready to just break people apart. All right, Chris, you have your poll in your hand for Festivus.
Oh, I can't get it.
His pole in hand.
Right. He's got his pole in hand. Chris,
trying to see it on the corner of the camera.
Okay, so Chris, you get the first round of grievances.
What could Chris possibly have to bitch about?
If you're gonna talk shit about someone, have the balls to say it to their face. Don't say it to people over in Europe or other parts of the world, because it'll get back to them.
I'll go for that.
If you're gonna talk shit, stick to the fucking facts. No, don't say Chronic Chris promised you money. and promised this band money for interviews. First off, I don't fucking pay for interviews. I'm sorry, I don't pay for interviews. I pay to go to shows. I pay for merch. We have a whole Asgard program for independent bands for them to get assistance from us when they need it. So, I mean, within the merch and the Asgard programs that we have for independent bands, I do fork out a lot of money for stuff. But as far as interviews, I will never pay for an interview. Anyone that comes on the show to do an interview with us comes on their own free will. I don't steal. I will never take any show and try to profit off of it. I will never try to profit off of someone else's shit. I don't even profit off my own shit. You know how much money I've made since I've started doing this radio shit?
Zero.
No, I actually did get one check.
Give me a chance to guess.
One check I got from Twitch 2 years ago for $169. And that was because I had a top-notch. I had a top. It took me 1.5 years of being on Twitch to make that $169. But I had a top-notch supporter that was awesome as hell. Helped me get that first and only payment for doing this stuff. And you know what I did with that money? I went and bought fucking band merch.
I figured he bought weed.
Well, yeah, that's always a good investment.
He got $169 from a supporter. Way to go, Chris.
Yeah.
Somebody gave him $1.69.
169, Marvin.
Oh, 100, man, that's great.
And ask any band that knows me. When I go to a show, I will always be ready to drop at least $100 on the merch table.
Yeah, I've never bought anything at a concert.
But you were accused of taking your daughter to a concert once.
Now, like, if I go to a big name concert, like if I go see Megadeth or Iron Maiden or something like that, I'm sorry, I'm not going to buy a shirt from that show. That money don't go to the band. That money goes to a vendor who's selling that merch and giving the band a cut of whatever they make. No.
Right. Chris has got all this inside shit.
Oh, Sarah says
I just know how the music industry works financially and how artists get paid.
Sarah says in the chat room, 2 great detectives, Marvin the Dildo and Ass McGee.
Sarah?
Yeah, the current girlfriend for me.
Oh, you have a current girlfriend?
Yeah, I do. Surprise, huh?
Now, and you said Sarah lives over by Louisville?
Well, she lives up there in New Berlin, just north of Louisville.
Oh, well, how come I didn't see her at the Prison City Brigade show December 9th?
Because she works every day at FedEx and has 2 daughters to take care of by herself.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, well, I've got a little cash.
Not about the 2. Hopefully you have 2 wonderful, amazing kids. I'm sorry.
Oh, the kids are great.
I'm sorry to hear that you have to work for FedEx. But you're working.
I know, right?
You're working. Remember that.
Nobody wants to work for FedEx. Except Mark.
Why is that?
Because there's not that many dirty whores.
Let me ask you, Sarah, is she a driver for FedEx?
No. She works in the packaging and inside the warehouse.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she likes to wrap big packages?
She works with a lot of big packages, Marvin, yes.
Oh, yeah, that'll make you feel good.
This guy set up an art exhibit, and he actually got sued by FedEx because apparently I think it was FedEx. Might have been UPS, might have been USPS, any one of them companies that ships your stupid shit for you.
Right, right.
He apparently they have a copyright on their box sizes, and this guy made sculptures by putting plexiglass squares inside the boxes, and then when they got to their destination, he would unwrap them, and then all the cracks, all the dings, all the hits, the bumps, the scrapes would all be on the plexiglass, and that was his art exhibit.
Wow.
See, I love a good box.
Me too.
Oh wait, we're talking about something else.
As do I.
Me too.
Marvin.
Well, it don't matter what kind of box, because I see a cardboard box and I think, ooh, my cats will want to play with that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at that. My pussy would love to play with that box.
So, yeah, I mean, I'm thinking of all kinds of box.
Chris is just thinking about things inside the box.
At Muff X? Is that what you just called it? Muff X?
Inside and outside the box.
Yeah.
I wonder, you know what? What if you had a loading crew inside of a FedEx warehouse? You know, like a FedEx warehouse, and the whole loading crew was all a bunch of lesbians. Would that be a Muff X at that point?
Yeah, I would.
You think it would?
Be good at handling boxes.
Oh, yeah, they'd definitely be good at handling box.
Yeah.
I bet they finger a lot of crack at that time, too, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I don't know. There's just something about that. I just can't put my finger on it.
I bet every one of them would find a way.
Good, though.
I bet every one of them would find a way to slip their hand into some gash somewhere.
Yeah.
I bet you they would.
That would be the unloading crew that would be the lesbians.
Yes.
So I bet they're unloading on each other. Oh, my God. Adam.
Yeah.
Please, what are your grievances for 2023?
Okay, there are some that are general. The government, taxes, gas, food.
Stingy vagina.
Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can't.
Did you say hair?
People who interrupt. Kidding. But no, it's doctors who have no bedside manner, like in regard to Julie and stuff.
Oh.
Let's see. Yeah, I found out that I'm getting ready to be sued about a house I left over a year ago. Yeah.
Why? Did they find their dog?
No, what it was is I was involved in a contract for deed, and the original owner decided to try to sell it out from under us, my ex-wife and I. So we decided to let it go, but apparently between the previous owner and the future owner, they didn't communicate with the bank. So now the bank is trying to get money from everybody. So I just found out about this during the phone call right before the show.
Marvin, did you just fart?
It sounds like you fell asleep.
I think you fell asleep.
But dude, I've always said I never trusted fucking banks.
Fucker, I did.
Did you say butt fucker?
No, I said fucker, I did.
Oh, God.
Oh, I thought he said butt fucker. I did.
I thought he did, too. It sounded like butt fucker.
Hey, you got a one-track mind.
You've never complained.
He usually runs on 2 tracks, but often gets derailed.
So, Marvin, you still living in the towers?
Oh, wait a minute. Let me get my ink pen. 2 tracks.
Oh, Jesus.
It's derailed.
Or railed. I mean, either way.
Now, people, it sounds like Marvin's writing this down, But
Yes.
honestly, he's drawing a picture.
Yeah, that's not a very good one either, Chris. fucking stick people. That's all I know how to draw and write.
Rails.
It's called Discographics.
Don't worry, Chris. Marvin's next poop sculpture will be sent directly to your house.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a big old reefer sticking out of the top of it.
So Marvin, do you still live at the towers in
Smoky
Springfield?
Mountain.
Go ahead, Chris.
Marvin, you still live at the towers in Springfield?
Yeah, I'm up at the very top now.
Oh shit! Someone finally
I don't know,
died and
it's
gave
kind of hard
Marvin
to
the
see
top
everything.
floor.
They put fucking bars on all the windows.
Up at the highest tip of the tower.
That's why it's Marv
the
Tower.
very tip.
Nope.
Yeah, just the tip.
Yeah, that's what she's always wanted, is just the tip.
They gave Marvin the only apartment you can't open
'Cause
the
he said-
windows.
I don't want them 3 big nuts banging my urethra.
You know what's going to happen is Sarah's going to come down to here to visit and go, no. You only get to put in just the tip.
Oh, yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
The 20
I'll-
bucks I left on the dresser was the tip. What are you talking about?
Didn't they used to have those condoms that was just the tip?
Yeah, I think so. That
I'm
was back
sorry.
in the 90s,
I got to apologize
no
for that one. I
idea.
just couldn't help it. It just kind of came out of nowhere.
Well,
Like
yeah.
some of the
Hey,
best
I
shit
talked
got.
to Marvin 3
They
times
had
a
'em.
week. Yours is
They had 'em
nothing.
when I was in jail.
Oh, God. Wait, they showed you condoms in jail that were for just the tip?
Yeah, we traded them for cigarettes. Ooh.
What are you guys doing with condoms in jail?
They're trying not to get pregnant.
There's some questions we don't ask, Chris.
Yeah, there's apparently things you don't say either.
I know. I mean, I know back in the day, Lincoln, Logan Penitentiary, and Dixon Penitentiary in Illinois were co-ed. But if you asked for condoms, and they gave you condoms when the prisons were co-ed, but if you asked for them, you were getting watched.
Yeah, that doesn't paint a pretty picture.
Yeah, but it made for a lot of money on Pornhub.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they didn't have Pornhub and all this internet shit back then.
Man,
I'm
I'll
kind
tell
of,
you,
which I'm kind of glad because some of the stupid shit I fucking did when I was younger ended up on
Right.
the internet.
What?
So they just recorded it, put it on VHS, and put it in the gift shop?
Probably, dude. I bet you
Yeah.
somewhere around the fucking because I did an AV class in Davenport, Iowa when I was in high school. I'm pretty sure there's probably a couple of my VHS flowing around.
Oh boy.
Luis
All right,
Merriweather.
Loki.
see what you guys started talking about the tip? Now I got to deal with that.
Yeah.
You know what really scares me?
Not the only thing I could get in back in high school.
I see that name. Luis Merriweather, and all I think of is Lewis and Clark.
I see Louise and I think Thelma and Louise. And I'm like, this could be a ride. Right off a cliff.
It just shows it. Good one.
I mean, if
I
you're
was
going to go on a ride, I mean,
They're still flying through the air.
I think they might be. I think you're right.
Squirrels.
Yeah, it's like a son of flubber.
Yeah, the car is not run on flubber. I promise.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Might
I
be
thought
run-
that was a pretty cool ending.
Might be run on vagina juice and dreams.
Did you know that was a John Hughes film?
What, flubber?
Flubber. Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Son of Flover and all that. Fred McMurray.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So was Home Alone.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a really good question. When do you guys think the last time was that I gave a shit that a movie was made by John Hughes?
Well, John Hughes was fucking
Oh,
awesome.
Howard Hughes.
John Hughes is a good filmmaker, but I don't give a fuck as long as it's a good movie.
Oh, what if he made a bunch of movies and then all of a sudden there was a shit movie and you're like, oh, who made this? You'd give a fuck then if it was a John Hughes film.
No, not really, because I think one of the fucking worst movies ever made was Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift.
Never seen it.
Yeah, thank your lucky stars.
I don't even remember seeing the first Fast and Furious, but I know it made me not want to watch the rest of them.
The first one I thought was pretty good. The second one was really good. The third one sucked the sweat off of all three of Marvin's testicles.
Hey,
I
you know what the
don't
difference
let
between
that
Paul
go
Walker
around.
and Betty
Yeah.
White was?
Huh?
You know what the difference between Paul Walker and
told
Betty
you
White
that.
was?
Confident.
What's the difference between Paul Walker and whoever?
Betty White. Paul
Betty
Walker
White.
hit 100 before he died.
Oh, that's not denying either.
Guess
Oh,
the 3 songs that's going to be played at my funeral.
girls, girls, girls.
Close.
Oh,
That's the first one. Okay, what's the second one?
New Kid
Wanted
in
Dead or
Town.
Alive?
Kind of close. And the last one?
Cheech and Chong Up in Smoke.
Damn, I should have changed that. I should have played that one.
Good.
That one would
Okay,
come in
Kurt.
handy for.
It's your turn. Guess
I got a whole
I'm
funeral
gonna play.
playlist.
I get
for
3
when I die.
songs in this little peons package for a ceremony. There's only going to be like 100 seats, and you know every whore in the county is going to be there. And
Steve, you need to be present at Marvin's funeral. It'll be your best
Anyway.
chance at getting laid.
Hey,
okay, I'll tell you.
All right.
Number 1, "Sweet Child of Mine." That's what I opened with.
Okay.
Okay.
And an old song that's David Bowie's "Rebel Rebel." It's like,
Oh, that's a good song.
yeah, that's a good
I
one.
love you so. And I'm closing with "Running on Empty."
Running on
Brown.
empty.
Running on. Yep.
Love that song.
Now, Marvin,
Yeah, now I'm thinking about going symphonic metal.
Up in smoke.
Here.
now,
That's
Marvin,
where my money goes.
when I die, I actually have a full-on party, like already planned out. My funeral is planned out, set in stone.
What?
Wow.
Am I invited?
Yeah, the whole fucking world's
Can I
invited.
go? I'll probably be dead in a month, but oh well.
Oh, you're not going to be dead in a month. I don't want to hear that shit.
No, straight up, out in the middle of a field, they're gonna have a big giant bonfire, kegs flowing, fucking joints being passed around, and just
So that'll be Chris Ness.
yeah, it's gonna be a big
Merry
fucking
Christmas,
holiday.
by the way.
And the soundtrack is gonna include Queen, Another One Bites the Dust, Ozzy, See You on the Other Side,
Of course you will.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Pantera, Cemetery Gates,
Oh, I love that song.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Black Label Societies, House of Doom,
Okay.
Well, you're going to have a regular concert.
Hey, but I wanted Pink Label Society's House of Poon.
I don't give a fuck. If you can, hey, my daughter's DJing this, so if you can get her to play it, we're gonna have
Maybe
some
you can slip
Motorhead.
her a tip,
He
TJ.
got some pull.
Gonna have a whole bunch of Motorhead played.
Well, yeah, it's better.
Oh,
Slipknot, Slayer, Rolling
yeah.
Stones,
I used
Dead
to look
Flowers.
like that guy in Slayer when I had my hair dyed and everything.
Yeah, you did. You freaky fucker. Scared the hell
yeah.
out of me.
They actually thought I was Slayer.
I thought you were there to take my life.
Yeah.
We got Slaughter, Fly to the Angels, and
Okay.
whatever
There
else
you go.
is thrown into the mix. But I wanted to end with Tool's Eulogy.
Nice.
Okay. Good song.
Hey, I've got one for you,
Man,
even though you
that-
might hate the song.
Yeah, you got me out
What?
class, dude.
You got to throw in Your Sweet 666.
By who?
Oh, God. Him. I think it was him that did that.
Oh, Bam Margera's band?
Yeah. It was either Hinder or him that did Your Sweet 666.
All right, we'll throw it
Yeah,
in.
this guy knows music.
Oh, Chris is a music encyclopedia. I'm going to hate when Chris dies.
Yeah.
That's why I fully intend to not outlive Chris.
Oh, I found a new
Yeah, I
game
thought
show
I
I
was
want to
all
try
cool.
out for called Can You Beat Shazam?
Uh-huh.
Three losers I'm
There's a
playing.
new game show I found called Can You Beat Shazam?
Can you beat Shazam? What the fuck?
Well, Shazam is an app where you just push a button and it's got a library of like 200,000 songs and it finds the song for you.
Right.
And basically the goal is to beat Shazam at a game of Name That Tune.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that the one where you say how many notes you can identify the song in?
Oh, I remember
Or is
No,
this
but I
weird?
know that one too, and I love that one because turn on any rock station, one note.
Wow.
that. Yeah, you could fucking win a car on that show, dude.
Right? Well, I mean, that's Chris. Chris could do a
even
lot with
certain
music, man.
like The Doors, Riding on the Storm. I hear the rain and the thunder. Don't even need a note.
Yeah,
Let me hear that
bingo.
rain and thunder. Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
Let me hear the choppers coming in.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah.
My favorite band of all time being Pink Floyd. God damn it. That's another brick in the wall, part 2.
Yep. You hear them choppers come in, I instantly. Yep, here we go. Pink Floyd. And
Now,
my
all
wife,
I've got to. Now, here's one from that same album. I'm like, oh, fuck. Comfortably numb. There it is.
I remember when Dark Side of the Moon come out
Yeah.
and they still made Quaaludes. I didn't leave the house for like a week. When that album came out. I go, what month is it?
What? Safety Dance? How the hell is Safety Dance a funeral song?
you can dance if you
I don't
want to. You can dance
You can
the
leave
night
your
away.
dick behind. Oh,
And
wait.
if you're gonna dance to do the dancing, I'll dance anyway.
All right. So while I've got all you guys here, I'm going to bring up a story that we did Sunday night. I'm going to bring it up one more time. And I need the parents of children that are over 8 years old to say something as to whether or not they would do this
My kids are all in their 20s.
when their children were this age.
My son turned 12 today.
Okay.
That tells you how old I am.
In Fillmore, California, Chad Williamson, 43, is currently locked up in the Ventura County Jail.
Uh-oh.
My children have grandkids.
Yeah, I know your children have kids. And Marvin, I know you would never do this to Jack.
Actually, I'm about to be a grandfather for the first time in March.
What?
Yeah, my daughter's pregnant.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a baby boy in
Now,
March.
I was born in disgrace March 23rd.
Oh, come on.
You know what's really
it
awesome
was,
about my daughter?
The guy that was married to my then natural mother came home from emergency leave from Korea to divorce her.
Wait a minute. Hang on. Then natural mother?
Yeah, she was my mother. I don't know I never did meet my father.
But she was your natural mother. I mean, it just never went away. She's the one that popped you out of her pooter.
Yeah. Yeah, she was my natural mother.
Okay.
I don't know who serviced her.
Well, I mean, nobody knows who the servicer was.
Well, I didn't get to know about my daughter until she was about 14 years old. But she was born
Super.
on Friday the 13th, the day after my 21st birthday.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
So Chad's locked up in the hospital or in the Ventura County Jail because Melissa, his ex-wife, took their 3 children to the hospital when it was obvious they were not acting quite like themselves and they were a little more rambunctious than usual. Come to discover, Chad, being the loving father that he is, took his children ages 8, 10, and 12 and filled them full of Monster energy drinks before sending them home with their mother.
Fuck yeah! Dad of the Year award to that guy.
Yeah, I wish I could take a shit like that. Oh, man.
I'm going to go on record as saying I would not do this.
I said a while ago, if it was my kid, I would feed him full of fucking Mountain Dew and pixie sticks.
I haven't done it with my own kids, but I've done it with my nieces and nephews. I have loaded them up on Mountain Dew and pixie sticks and then sent them home.
Okay.
Like, I've done McFlurries and stuff like that. But, you know,
A McFlurry with pixie sticks on top. Ooh, there's an idea.
just a huge Scarface bump of pixie stick before you leave, just on a paper plate. You know,
The kid's walking out with a McFlurry and a fucking Nerf gun. Say hello to my little friend.
No, you know what Adam just made me think of? The pixie stick on the paper plate. And these kids doing dope nowadays ain't got shit on the fucking Ajax lady from Cheech and Chong.
No.
Goodbye.
Fuck
She
no.
fucking
Nobody's got
hoovered that
shit on the
shit.
Ajax lady. Oh my God. I can see that too. A kid walking out with a McFlurry in one hand and a fucking Nerf gun. Say hello to my little friend.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm reloading.
Okay, this one's going to take a little while, and that'll give me a chance to recharge my drink. Marvin.
Yes.
Your grievances for 2023.
Oh,
this ought to be hilarious.
Okay, it's these whores that go out and then they get all hot and bothered. Then they want to do the dirty thing, and they think a little shot of cologne's going to fix the muff problem. When they should have just cleaned up instead of walking around the state fair all fucking day. That's number
Summer's
one.
Eve drifting away.
Keep going, Marv. I'm getting a drink.
Oh.
I know, it's Summer Breeze. Summer Breeze.
Number two is smart ass people smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. The backstabbers. I went through a lot of them.
Yeah. Still working on them.
And number 3 is oh, I know. People that fart on elevators. I don't like that.
Why? What's wrong with that? You've obviously never done it.
Yeah, I have, but I crop dusted them. I got off at the next floor. And everybody was going like, "You son of a bitch!"
It's always different when you're the one doing it versus the one getting afflicted by it.
No, Marvin, you just made me think of the time I accidentally crop dusted a midget.
You did not do that on accident. I don't give a shit.
I didn't know he was behind me.
You didn't care. You knew he got on the elevator.
It was not on an elevator. It was actually at my stepson's high school graduation.
Chris, it's okay. He was downwind.
Oh my God, I love it.
Shit.
Oh, don't worry, you crop dusted a midget. He was just downwind. It's okay.
Yeah, perfectly innocent mistake.
Yep. Yep. As you do. As you do. I mean, you know.
Now, can I throw out my disclaimer out there? I am not prejudiced by any kind. If you're offended by the word midget, I don't apologize. I am who I am and say what I say. Little people to me are midgets.
There you go. Marvin, do you have any
I
other
love them all.
Let me see.
Uh-oh. Now he's digging into his sack of tricks.
It's Santa Marvin.
Let me see.
Marvin, you cannot read the Middle Testament like that.
I don't want to think about Marvin digging into his sack.
Yeah.
He's just trying to get his quail eggs ready for pickling.
Yeah. Try to get that picture out of your mind.
I'm trying to, but it's not purging.
Yeah, the reason I had the third one is I had one of them had to be extracted, and I couldn't keep my balance when I was walking. So they put a level on my shoulder, and then when they put the third ball in, they just moved it, and then locked it in. And I haven't had trouble with my balance.
I like to move it. I like to move it.
Now I can move it.
Now it's just like one of those office toys on a desk where, like Newton's balls, so you can just go back and forth.
Yeah, the little, what do they call them? Centrifugal machines or infinity machines?
It's the
perpetual motion machine.
I think it should be the infinite Crown Royal dispensing machine.
Yeah.
Like every time it hits the ball the second time, it shoots a shot.
I have to twiddle them in my hand like
this. It says it's a perpetual motion machine.
When he was the sea captain.
Oh, okay.
He had
So
three marbles.
all right, now wait a minute. So you're telling me that you are getting very adept to spinning balls in your hand.
Yeah, it's a.
Are you playing with Benoit balls?
Come again?
Are you playing with Benoit balls?
That's the whole point.
Yes, thank you.
This time.
Oh God. Oh, Marvin, I just remembered one more thing.
Click.
That's what you usually do.
Yeah. One more thing.
Yep. Well, I think I might have to get into my grievances.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Do you think the world's really
got a lot of grievances,
Well,
dude?
All right, you and Chris are probably two of my best friends, okay? So I will pose this.
Oh, how flattering.
Well, I mean, I'm being honest about it. But I'll pose this question to Chris first, who does not have as much experience with mental hospitals.
Actually put up with them.
No, I think I was born in one.
I think he might have been.
What, a hospital? All of us.
Mental
were,
hospital.
Hopefully. Oh, mental hospital. I've been
Yes.
there. I
All right,
understand,
so-
Marvin.
so,
I've been there.
So Chris,
Chris has been there.
he might have been.
Yeah.
No, I
I
have.
had enough shock
Park.
treatments to kill a bull moose.
All right, so Chris, do you believe that the world is ready for my grievances?
No, but unfortunately, you're going to say them anyways.
Huh?
No, but unfortunately, you're going to say them anyways.
Yeah.
Well, what if I decide not to, based on you guys'? I am asking you and Marvin's opinion on whether I should say them or not, and you're saying no.
Yeah, if you would not say them, I would be happy.
Well, okay, so then I'm going to keep my grievances to myself this year.
Oh, don't do that. Don't
No,
do that.
my two best friends in the world have just told me.
Hey,
that
the
they
rest
do
of us.
not. No,
No,
if
the
I
rest of us have
say
aired
it,
our
it's just going to make the
grievances,
world
and now
worse.
it's your turn. So speak.
Yeah,
I'm just the intern. This is above
No,
my
no,
pay
no.
grade, y'all.
I asked you
You
two.
think I get paid?
Well, whether you're paid or not, I ask your opinion. You gave me your honest opinion.
I made
Well,
a
I
joke
gave
because
my-
in
I'm
all
dishonest.
seriousness, that's what I would do. But no,
You're dishonest,
Dishonest.
Marvin. You are not. You are one of the most honest people I know.
Yes, I-
You will walk into the Dirty Bird wearing a fucking loincloth if it was still
Yeah.
around.
And them whores would just come up and hump me all over. They go, I'm wet as a mop.
But all right,
Yeah, where's your car?
but I mean, both of you guys are saying I would rather you not say your grievances before we go into the. Okay.
Well, I was just kidding. Come on.
So you really truly do want to hear it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, my first grievance of the evening is the prejudicial bitches who want to try to out be an asshole and out asshole me. You got to know the chronic one to be more of an asshole than me. Oh, God. Now I'm going to throw up.
Are you going to try and figure out who's the biggest asshole?
Well, I know I am.
Well,
So you
count
figured
me
it out.
out. I had a cesarean.
Oh. Oh.
That's-
Marvin got his asshole cut out. He had a cesarean.
It was in all the papers.
Oh, God. But no, anybody who's going to criticize something that was done long before the fuck you were around without knowing who you're criticizing, you can go fuck off. The end.
There you go.
Number 2.
Wait.
Oh, I thought
Who's
you said that was the
criticizing
end.
what?
Huh?
Huh?
Who's criticizing what?
I'm talking about that fucking dirt, that stupid whore that sent you that message.
Ah, the one that
Oh,
was talking about. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I'm sticking up for you and my grievances. And you're like, huh? I need some more weed.
I'm sorry, my brain like went elsewhere for a minute.
No.
His brain is Brianing at the moment.
This is where your elsewhere is going. Number 2. The number 2. That would be a start. I am not a fan of anyone that wants to steal what someone else put their blood, sweat, and tears into and call it their own. And I'm really not a fan of a waffle-stomping fat ass that wants to say they can do it better than me, but aren't willing to prove it without using my shit.
Well said, my friend.
Thank you. And my final grievance is with just dickheads everywhere.
Yeah, there's one born every minute.
Absolutely. You know,
it really doesn't take much to just be nice.
It really, you know what?
It's free elastic.
I have a friend. It used to be a friend of Marvin's, not so much a friend now, but an acquaintance of Marvin's. But I have a friend that says it very.
One of my old whores.
Yes. I'm still trying to get the one that's sleeping around on the streets in Springfield to come by and see you, by the way. No, she is blonde and very interesting.
I bet she is.
I think she'd be happy to see your patented jack-off machine.
I'm sure she would. In the butthole wiping shoe polish.
Right? But no, the other side of this.
Hey, he said keep it professional unless it's boobs.
Right. Well, I mean, yeah, and then you go and send me your boobs. God, I'm going to throw up. You want me to send you mine?
Nope.
Okay.
No. Although you did already send them to my fiance, weirdly enough.
Now,
although he probably already has, and I just didn't realize it.
Well, it was a lot of alcohol.
He sent me a lot of boob pics one night.
Who?
You sent me like 30 boob pics in a row.
Well, it was different girls.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, no, you know,
one of them had 4 nipples and a tail. So what's up with that?
Well, that was the pussy.
I was gonna say one of them sets of boobs looked awful muscular.
Well, they were very muffy.
Well, and it had the tattoo that was a little masculine too.
Oh yeah, which tattoo was that?
Looked like a Navy tattoo.
Did it say all aboard on his dick?
Oh God! But no, I'm telling you, you know, my last one. I go back to this friend of mine that says it very pointedly. He's like, "Look, the Bible, it can be whatever you believe in, but there's one final theory that really breaks it all down, and that is, don't be an asshole." Yeah. Oh, you want to do that with your life? Okay, cool. Go do it. It ain't affecting me. Don't be an asshole.
Yeah, I've told you that a lot. Being a minister and stuff, I don't care what you believe as long as it makes you better.
Okay, well,
let me hurting someone.
Let me ask you this, Adam. You being a minister of the Christian faith, doesn't the whole basis of Christianity break down to don't be an asshole?
Yeah, it's boils down to two things.
Yeah, fuck
Love
others
God.
before they fuck you.
Love God and love others. That's what it boils down to.
Right. Is
So-
there anything in there about fuck others before they fuck you?
No.
Not even in the Old Testament?
Well, that's more Judaism than Christianity, although it's splitting hairs at that point.
But it does say fuck others before they fuck you in there, right?
Yeah, sometimes you have to part the hairs too.
Sometimes that takes a comb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it doesn't say in the Bible, try and get yours before someone else gets it or whatever.
Wait a minute, I thought that was part of getting someone pregnant is try to get mine before she gets hers.
No,
And
if you
don't
do it right,
spill your
everyone
secret
will
on
be
the
pleased,
belly button.
TJ.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, Marv, I'm going to let you go, okay, as we continue. We're only going to be on for about another 20 minutes, but thank you for joining in tonight.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, and please, my girlfriend is in the chat room, so join in the chat room and really fuck her up.
Yes, Marvin, please,
Oh, what's
TJ's
her
girlfriend.
Her
Please.
name is Sarah.
Wait, what's the page?
Sarah.
Yes, and if you go to YouTube, you go to my YouTube page, you can find her in that chat room.
What's your YouTube page?
Who's
Mayhem Unleashed 01, if I remember right. Oh, Chris is trying to find me in the YouTube now.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he wants to talk to her.
Here, I will put the YouTube link in our private show chat, okay?
Oh yeah, I know right where that
Getting a
is.
bunch of
Because you're a
cartoons.
part of it.
Getting a bunch of
Okay.
cartoons. Wait.
Now, how about
1,
Chris
20,
on
23.
TikTok? I've been all through TikTok and I never see Chris.
Chris is he's turned into one hell of a broadcaster. And if you get into our group chat now, you will see Chris's boobs.
It's like when Chris isn't flashing a nip, he's doing really good broadcasting.
All right, so Marv, there you go. I just put it into our group chat, so you're all set to join in the chat room. But I'm gonna log. I will talk to you later. I actually plan on calling you tomorrow while I'm.
Oh shit! I forgot all about this. I was going to say it all day.
What's that? You fuck! God damn it! I thought I'd get him once, just once. Why? Once I want to get Marvin. Once in my life. Fuck!
Jesus, fuck, you're loud.
That's what she said.
I wish you would say that.
You got 35 subscribers?
Just one fucking time. He's like, oh, wait, I almost forgot this. Here, check it out. Click. You fucker.
Oh, where's the fucking
Got me.
comments?
What, you're not getting it?
I'm getting it, but I'm not getting the
You
comments.
gotta log in and say comment as blah blah blah.
What do you mean I gotta log in?
When you're on the YouTube and you're watching the show, then they've got that make a comment live as blah blah blah, and you log into that, and then you can comment.
Okay, I gotta actually go on YouTube.
Yeah.
Open the app.
So have you got it figured out now?
I got it figured out. Mayhem.
All right.
Amigos.
You got it figured out now?
Fucking YouTube.
Just, I'm already there, Chris. What's taking you so long? Too quick.
Okay, 3
That's it.
watching. Here we go. Live, motherfuckers.
And I apologize, Chris and Adam. I love having Marvin on. You guys have to understand that Marvin is one of my closest friends, and the hardest thing about that is, Marvin told me about 6 months ago that he's suffering from a pretty severe form of terminal cancer. And whenever I get a chance, whenever I have the opportunity to actually broadcast with Marvin, I want to take advantage of it. And I want to, because I don't know how many times I've got left of that.
Yeah.
I mean, does that make sense to you guys?
Yeah.
No, that's understandable.
Heck, I felt proud that he was writing down a joke that I said. About there being 2 tracks, but getting derailed.
Boom, baby, get your pull. Oh, my God. But no, I think that's the hardest thing I've had to deal with through 2023. To fill you guys in why Mayhem's Amigos is here now instead of the old show. And to be very honest about it, is Amigos is a great show. I love this show. I love this show more than Mayhem Unleashed. I got Chris here, who's one of my best friends. I've got Adam here, who I talk to all the time. I got Marvin, who is probably like an older brother to me or an uncle that logs in all the time and helps me out. And so many great supporters. All of you guys. I mean, I truly do love every one of you. Even my old mentor, even Ray Lytle. I mean, that log in and check out this show and really kind of show me that I've matured as a broadcaster to the point that we can do the show that we do.
Hold on, we may have someone coming in.
Oh, really? Who's that?
I told them to click the link. Hopefully they'll...
Did you send the show link?
I did.
Is it Heath?
Nope. It's
somebody else I know?
Slider.
Oh, Slider. Yeah, I like Slider. Anyway, as I was saying, the team that was put together for Mayhem Unleashed.
Okay. This plate here is delicious.
Oh,
thank you. I want some toast and some runny eggs, and I want to put that all over it. And just
what the
fuck? What the hell's going on here?
Oh, a whole bunch of shenanigans.
Okay, so I caught him off guard. Yeah, fucking.
I can hardly hear anybody. Hold on.
He had you log in at the wrong time.
What's that?
He had you log in at the wrong time.
Well, I just got the message from Chronic.
Well, yeah.
Come on, Chris. You had one job. Come on, man.
Hold on. I can't hear nobody and I can't fucking talk.
God, Slider, what the hell happened to your voice?
Dude, I've been sick for fucking a week and a half and I have no voice, man. I got shit. I can't fucking do anything.
We got it running around down here in Central Texas, too.
We have it here in Illinois as well.
Central Texas. Where is Central Texas?
70 miles northwest of Austin.
Okay, because I was stationed at Fort Hood.
Yeah, and they tried to rename it, and I say, fuck your rename. It's still Fort Hood.
Fuck the rename. Fuck that
exactly.
bullshit.
It is still fucking Fort Hood. I don't give a fuck what you say. It will always be Fort Hood.
Always. It'll always be Fort Hood. It is so big. Fort Hood is so big. We had to take a plane. We had to take a C-130 from one part to the other just to go to fucking gunnery.
Right. And that was not to mention going to the fucking NCO club.
Oh my God, no. Holy shit. And when they bring strippers into the NCO club, they can pick up fucking stack of quarters with their fucking pussy lips. Oh yeah, right. That was a good time.
Look, here's how it worked at Fort Hood. You took off in a C-130 from Killeen. You landed at the NCO club outside of Dallas. And then you finally got to go to the NCO club. That is how big Fort Hood is.
Why is my fucking...
And we lost Slider. Damn! That's great. I love when I get to talk military stuff.
Yeah, I was actually meaning to call him, and then we started doing this, and I was like, and then I just remembered, oh shit, well, fuck.
There he is. There he is. Maybe you'll hear better now. All right, I got you logged into the room now.
All right, well, but I can hardly hear anybody.
Do you have like a Bluetooth headset or anything that you?
No, this is coming right off my phone.
That's why. Damn. Oh my God. I can't wait to talk to Slider about what the StreamYard advantages are. I love StreamYard for what it does, but the downside is if you're mobile, if you don't have a Bluetooth or a headset or something, you can't hear shit.
Wait, it just popped up. I can hear you.
Oh, you can hear us now?
Yeah, now I can. I don't know what the hell happened. It just fucking started.
Well, now if you go into your settings and you adjust your audio, it'll let you do a lot.
Man, I didn't do shit. All I said was I fucking hit more, and it took me back to some bullshit. and then I pushed, okay, we're just going to go back to this and see what we can do. And here we are.
And now you can hear everything fine.
I can hear everything fine now.
Oh, brother, I'm telling you what, you sound like hell. You sound like whatever the hell this is going around got you good.
You know what? Yesterday I had my son was the only one that came over for Christmas yesterday.
Really?
And I don't have a really good relationship with my kids, and I don't know why. I don't know what the fuck I did wrong other than beat up my daughter's boyfriends and go to jail because they were jackasses. So
well, then they deserved it. Your daughter should have understood.
No, absolutely. But she doesn't. So, I can't beat anybody up because I'm on probation. So it's cool. I got till September, till I can beat somebody up. But everybody thinks it's a joke. Everybody thinks, oh, you didn't beat nobody. You didn't do this.
No, you beat the shit out of them.
Motherfucker, what the hell do you think I went to jail for? Why do you think I went fucking, why do you think I got arrested? I didn't get arrested because I'm a fucking ugly motherfucker. I got arrested because I beat these fucking kids who are under 30 that thought they were badass and that didn't think over 50-year-old still had the moves. And
well, I can admit that I have been in jail for being ugly, but this is a face made for radio. I knew this when I was younger.
Yes. I have a face for radio, but I have the temperament to beat up anybody who fucks with my family.
Hey, right here. There it is. The two words that mean everything to me. Harley Davidson.
So what's going on? I mean, Chris just said, hey, join us. What's going on here?
Yeah, we're kind of airing grievances and just having a little Mayhem's Amigos and having a little fun. And I actually got some good news for you. I finally have my studio set up.
Fuck about fucking time.
I know, it took me fucking forever, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
TJ called me earlier, and we just started chatting, and I was like, dude, and I don't. Did I forward you the voice message that I got Saturday morning, Jim?
You know what? I've been working so much. I have no idea.
I got a voice message from Germany.
I actually have it queued up. Let me go ahead and play it. See if I can play it from the beginning. Here you go.
Fortunately, I mean, like I said, each his own what company they want to work with, the individuals they want to work with. I'm not saying anything negative. I highly suggest you have a contract. That's your business. It's your hobby. Your fun. You do a great show.
You know who that
Good
is,
luck
right?
with your band. I am not going to say anymore because I will get myself into trouble. And I have several bands that complained about them. So I'm going with my guild. I'm going with my personal experience of working with them. Unfortunately, those that are working with them are affiliated to them, so I am not allowed to work with anybody that's in affiliation to Asgard Radio. Unfortunately for you, if you have a band, they state that they're going to help you in your banding. Well, the problem is they don't have the actual contacts. They don't have anything as far as what they do with their radio station. Some of it's really good, some of it is not. I don't know. I'm not the professional. I was appreciatory. I did get to learn some things, so that was great. I wasted a lot of time and energy, and I moved on, and I wish them the best. I wish you the best. I don't know what you want me to do to help you. I'm not willing to help anybody that has an affiliation to Asgard Radio. It's a conflict of interest. I've already been clearly understood. I don't work with anybody. Everybody in my umbrella, 70 countries, do not work with Asgard Radio.
All right, first things first, before I continue this clip, anyone who's going to say that, I have a very large spoon, and you can take your time and eat my fucking ass, because Asgard Radio is the single best rock station that is out there today. Get a spoon, eat my fucking ass. To continue.
My individuals see anybody, they won't book them, they won't do anything with their music. So there's various reasons on that. They do have very good success in many ways, which is great for them. My suggestion is go back to them and have them help you with whatever you need help with on your band. That's what they promise they're going to do when you come onto their station. They will do specific things to help you. It's not factual. They never did one thing to return my efforts of content that I brought and the individuals I brought to them at all. After a year of being with them, I was removed, stating I never brought a show to Asgard Radio when that is a fact, is a flat out lie. Go look at the Asgard Radio page. Go look for Rebecca Kelly Hartnett. You scroll through all the pages, you'll see me with Chris Ness. I was on there weekly. I brought all the artists, many, including Windows 7, Steve Unger, Peter Sermon, whole bunch of people. So did my partner, my ex-partner. He's not working with, he's not my friend, but he's still my partner, and he's not out of the umbrella. They did some things that weren't okay with him. So another reason why I don't work with the man or the company. So there's many things to be careful of. I would highly recommend a contract. I don't know what they will or will not do. Contracts are good for reasons. And if you don't have a contract, they can take your show and resell it to another company and make a profit off of it.
Okay, let's go with number 2 on this.
Actually, technically, she is right about that.
Well,
but
she's correct.
I myself or Asgard Radio would never try to profit off of one of our DJs like that.
Ever.
No. All right. Look, after the first year, everybody, I plan on doing a show that is music based on Asgard once a week. I'm looking forward to doing that. I love doing my comedic based show. Chris knows that. That was what my forte was when I got my broadcasting degree, going green to gold. Yeah, I see you. Green to gold. I got fucked out of my gold. I got recalled to fucking stripes. God damn it. But
Well, you know what? Where the fuck? I'm sorry.
Okay. Now
I don't have a voice. I don't have a voice. But
I'm military
where the
police.
fuck? What's that?
I'm military police. And when I was recalled out of college after getting my degree as a broadcaster, they go, "Oh, your communications degree is great. We need military police more. Guess what? You're coming back as an MP." You motherfuckers!
You know what? After I got out of Desert Storm, after I got out of that, out of cavalry, I went MP. I was MP for 3 years.
So you know what the 95 Bravo code is all about.
95, yeah, absolutely.
If you are 95 Bravo, that means you bend over and grab your ankles because the Army's going to give it to you all the way.
What the fuck is this? Why is he still fucking going on about this?
Okay.
Right.
So I'm going to tell you how this came to me.
Go ahead, Chronic.
So Asgard Radio, we try to always have our DJs do live shows. But there is one guy, and I absolutely love his radio show. And he's been on other radio stations, and I've listened to his radio show. He's a friend of mine over in Germany. He sends me his show pre-recorded. I actually have this week's show. I just downloaded it for tomorrow night.
Real quick.
And I play it on Asgard Radio.
Chris, not to interrupt, but I got to know. Is he anywhere close to Kaiserslautern, Mannheim?
He's in Stuttgart.
He's in Stuttgart. Oh, I love Stuttgart.
No, I don't. Yes. No, I don't. No. Are you fucking? I was cavalry in Stuttgart. No, that's not fun.
You weren't 554th in Stuttgart? You were up at Panzer?
No, I was 2nd Armored Cavalry Regiment.
No shit.
Yes, I patrolled the fucking border.
I got TDY at 554th MP Company and also taking care of the 7th Army headquarters in Stuttgart on Panther and Panzer Concern and all over. Kleber, oh my God, up to Patch Barracks. I mean, goddamn, I love Stuttgart.
No, Stuttgart is fucking cold. We were we were part of 7th Armored. 7th Cav, but no, fuck Stuttgart, man. That place is fucking. We only went there when it was fucking 30 below.
We did so good there that General Mayhem actually paid for the 2 squads from the 230th that came down from Kaiserslautern, where my home was at, paid for us to get a tour of the Porsche factory.
You're an I don't like you. You're a dickhead. Dude, I was in Bayreuth. I was in Bayreuth.
I also got clocked in the head with a cast iron skillet by my first wife because I passed her on my bike going back to Stuttgart when she was coming down there to visit me and surprise me.
No, I was in Bayreuth. No, we were in Bayreuth on the Rock and Binlock in Christensen Barracks. And we go to Stuttgart, but the only time we went there when it was fucking cold and it's like 30 below. The same thing with fucking,
Shit.
Two old military guys right here that know Germany.
He said whenever I get my ass over there, we're going to go to the red light district and we're going to go have some fun. Johnny likes
you know what?
Everybody goes to Sachsenhausen.
No, Nuremberg over the wall. Nuremberg with the white.
Yes.
If you go to Nuremberg, you go to the wall. You walk in, and it's like fucking. It's dude. I'm not shitting you. He'll tell you.
You ain't walking out.
No, it's like window shopping for fucking pussy. All you do is go down, and you're like, I want her.
That one.
Yes. I want her. They buzz you in, and this big, huge motherfucker is there. He takes your money, you go in, you get laid, you go out.
You are not walking out. You're stumbling out.
Yeah.
She rides you that fucking
Satisfied with the
hard.
Money back.
Man, them fucking
you're
German
great.
hoes, man, they fucking hurt you.
Yes, they do. But it's in a good way.
I like this. All right, him and I. He needs to be on Asgard a lot.
Here we go.
I'm waiting for him to get his studio set up.
The studio's set up. I'm
Okay,
ready.
well-
I've got to get all the software and everything ready to go. B270 in Kaiserslautern, Germany.
Kaiserslautern, we did every like 7 months. We would do a 3-day FTX, and
Oh, you did that on Rhine Ordnance Barracks, you asshole. I damn well know where you were at. 230th. My home was on Rhine Ordnance Barracks. You were in the back 40 and you were trying to kick the fuck out of my goddamn American Legion post.
We were on the back 40 because we were way fucking back. And what happened there? Hey, what happened?
Oh no, I hear you. I'm hearing you fine.
Yeah, we hear you.
I hear you, but I don't know what the fuck
happened.
happened.
No, your camera froze. I don't know what the hell happened there.
I don't either.
You still got
He
your phone,
froze and he
though.
looks like Captain Spaulding without the makeup.
That's true. You really do right now, Slider. What
There we
the fuck?
go.
There you go.
All right.
Oh, there you
So when we went there, it was like a 3 to 4 day FTX, and being maintenance on, I was
Oh, you were part of Fifth Maintenance?
no. I was still second ACR, but
Okay.
I worked on every Bradley turret. So the
okay,
tow
okay.
missiles, the guns, the sights.
Yeah.
I knew everything about them. But when we went there, we would sit there and we would watch fucking Apaches come over us. They would hover and they would fucking do their fucking their fucking
They'll dope on a rope.
and then they come down and we'd be like, yeah, we'd be like, and then we just fucking go take a nap.
All right. So I'm going to ask you, Slider, because you are another military guy. Let's be perfectly honest about it. Who are what out of every MOS in the military? Which one was the crookedest motherfuckers out there?
What
I
rank?
wasn't even in the Army, and I can answer that.
Oh, what? Well, let's hear it, Chris. What is it?
Motor pool.
Motor pool? No, you're wrong.
No, we were not. No. What rank? Give me a rank.
Enlisted.
Enlisted, crooked. I would go. I would go, and I'm going to tell you why. All right, my first sergeant. No. All right, not first sergeant. Let me take that a little bit.
You might want to rewind. Don't drag top down.
Was his name
No,
Bill
no.
Cole? I knew it
I'm
was the
going to
motor
drag
pool.
Top down because Top was into everything. Top thought he was a fucking colonel that could get away with shit. And
Depends on the MOS, because if Top was an MP, he was damn near a colonel anyway.
right, no, you're right. But when I was stationed at Fort Hood, my first sergeant, he thought he was badass, and he got his fucking diamond popped out, and he went to master sergeant.
No
and
way!
fucking went to and he went to regiment. When he went to regiment, he was not allowed ever to get his diamond back.
You gotta be kidding me. I've never seen that.
No, yes, he was just, and I'm gonna, from what I understand,
No, I can hear
is
you, but I'm
that-
going to refill my drink and I'm going to grab something, but I'm going to prove my point.
no, go ahead. What I understand is that he would talk to and take I don't want to say he wouldn't take, kickbacks or anything, but he would do things that were under the table. And
Now that I'm not surprised.
no, and that when he got caught, they told him, you have one of two options. We could take your diamond, and you could be a master sergeant and go to fucking battalion, or we could take your diamond and a rocker and send you to a motor pool to at another post. So he decided to pop his diamond, and he went to regiment.
So they said they were going to take his rockers for real?
Yeah, they were gonna take one rocker, because he really, let's just say he was married and didn't abide by the rules, and other than that, he let a lot of the enlisted get away with a lot of shit that we shouldn't have got away with.
Well, I mean, let's face it. We as enlisted, we didn't have a whole lot that we could get away with.
Well,
no,
that's why
but
I say I've never been in the Army, but I'll say motor pool is the crookedest. Sergeant Bilko, stripes in the Army now. All of them in the motor pool. All of them fucked up. God, I can't
all right,
see that.
hold on a second. Hold on.
I can't see. That's all.
Slider knows what it is.
Hold on a second. Here we go. All right, we're gonna do this.
Say I couldn't
Right
be
there.
in. I couldn't be in because I was disabled since 14.
Oh, there it is.
I got one. Hold on.
There's the Harper's Ferries.
Hold
I
on.
love
Wait a
the
minute.
Harper's Ferries pistols. But you
Wait
know
a
what?
minute, brother.
Right there. That motherfucker from day one. Oh, goddamn.
And
Okay,
if
now,
you flip it over,
Oh, nice. But I'm telling you right there, that
Are those
coin.
mission coins?
Oh, these are challenge coins, which means I owe
challenge
Slider at
coins?
least one drink.
yes. Yeah, you owe me a drink, brother.
Let me go to the solo, all right? That coin.
Yeah, if you're at a VFW, veterans set down their challenge coins, and whoever has the highest challenge coin or whoever has the lowest challenge coin has to buy a drink for everyone.
That coin, that doesn't just represent what I, unit. It's what I did.
Yes.
And I'm telling you, as a military police officer, that regimental
Back up
crest.
a little bit. Your camera's not focusing. I'm trying to read what it says.
Says Military Police Corps. Of the troops and for the troops.
Okay.
That fucking regimental crest. I'm going to tell you guys something. That is the single hardest thing I have ever earned in my life. Now let me get Slider back in here. So, like I said, that regimental crest before before my combat tours, before everything else. That crest right there.
Yes.
Now, Slider, what does yours say, and what's on the back of yours?
Mine is the back of mine is the Battle of 73 Easting.
Okay.
Yep.
The biggest tank battle since World War II.
Right.
That's what mine is.
There actually is a documentary on that battle. I believe it's on the Infographics channel.
Right.
Fucking Slider's a badass, dude.
But what I'm saying, and like, all right, Slider, do you have any disrespect towards me after seeing that?
Wait, say it again?
Do you have any disrespect towards me after seeing my regimental crest?
Absolutely not.
There you go.
Why
Look,
why would I?
And he's armor, man. My God. I wanted armor at my back. I wanted armor at my back when I was doing route recon. That meant that I was not going to get my ass shot off.
No, why would I have? No, I never have anything negative to say about my brothers in action. Absolutely, ever. There was no. Why would I? That don't even make sense. Why would I ever have any issues with anybody that served?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying military police regimental crest usually has some animosity.
No,
but the people who know what we really did, they never have anything bad to say about us.
Oh,
now I love Slider. Look, I've got a good. Okay, you know what? While we're waiting on Slider to log back in, I'm going to continue playing this because this stupid whore has got a lot to hear from me.
Oh, yes, they can, because there's no terms of agreement stating that you are not doing that show for them. You're a volunteer. It's a non-profit thing for you. You're giving them the content to sell now. And you should get a reward of some kind back, some kind of revenue, whatever they do. I don't exactly know exactly what they do with the content, other than I've got a few complaints that they didn't like how the content was handled and how they didn't get any kickbacks from their music at all. Zero kickbacks from Asgard Radio. From their streaming
this
did,
fucking
or anything.
stupid
I don't know
whore.
what your deal is. These are complaints to my guild.
Oh.
These are personal experiences I had with Asgard Radio. So you have a great day. I apologize. I'm not working with any bands,
She's wrapping it
any
up, don't she?
individuals that are attached to Asgard Radio.
Sounds like she's ready to slob a knob.
It's been very well
it Asgard
to that entity. I will not recommend
like
them.
she needed it
I
at
will
some
not
point
work
in
with
time.
any of their individuals, and they are to stay away from my people on my umbrella as well. I will go ahead and accept you for a friend, though, because it's not your fault. I have to make sure I background check you and everything. I don't just add anybody onto my platform anymore. There was a lot of hacking. Chris and Jim Slider, if you notice, are not on my friends list for good
Because we
reasons.
deleted her.
Very good reason. Best wishes to you, my friend. I don't mean to be rude or short with you. I had a great time. For a minute, I took out a lot of time and money to help them, and I just got kicked in the teeth for it. So I am not going to endorse or help any individual that is attached to Asgard Radio in any way. Unfortunately, you're going to have to go back to that entity and hope that they could help you. So good luck on that. They are boycotted. They are banned by a few people. And I'm not going to state companies, and they're going to deny that is a fact. but it is. So have a good day
She's
and
not
take
gonna say
care
companies,
and
but
enjoy
wait.
your rest of your night. I guess it
Oh,
would
we're
be
not
night in
done
Germany
yet.
or wherever you are. I believe you're in Germany. Sounds like it. I think from what I reviewed, I'd have to look at your
Sprechen
page. I
Sie
don't
Deutsch?
know who exactly
Schwellen.
you because I recognized the name and I knew that was why I knew your name came up as familiarity. I've listened to your show. Good show. Very good show. I like your show. So enjoy your day. Take care. I think you're just wasting your time contacting me here now that I know you're attached to Asgard Radio. You're going to find very much the same response on specific people in the industry that are higher up than they are that will not work with them. So you'll find some people there, they do have a decent following. So you're bound to find somebody in the industry that will work with you that's attached to Asgard Radio. So good luck. Take care. I do like your music. It's very good. I'd be willing to put you on other podcasts if you want. But again, I don't do anything with people that have an attachment to Asgard Radio. So good luck. Take care. Thank you for reaching out. Thank you for your interest. I appreciate it very kindly and have a wonderful day.
Okay, so we're on Mayhem's platform right now. We're not even on Asgard. And I love Asgard Radio. I've said that already. Let's start with Slider. Slider, your response to that.
You know,
That wasn't even the whole thing.
no, it wasn't. And she is, and I hate talking bad about people, but she came on board and started giving us bands, but the problem was is that she started, you know, it was like we had to what I'm looking for. We had parameters that we had to specify, but with her. And at Asgard, we don't have parameters. We don't have issues with how many songs you send us, how many albums you send us, how many whatever. We don't care what you send us. Just send us everything you got so we can play everything. And I don't understand why she's still, going on about,
Here's what it is Johnny over in Germany, he does the show. I play his show Wednesday night after mine. His band's looking to tour the United States. And he's actually offered me a few times, hey, come and manage us and book us gigs and blah, blah, blah. And I've turned him down. I couldn't do it because of my job, because of my day job. So, hey, Slider, you want to go on the road for a little bit, maybe 3 months? There's an opening. But he's trying to book shows, and he saw her as a booking agent up in the northwest corner and contacted her that way. And then she sent him that message, plus some more that he sent to me. And he's like, hey, do you know this lady? And I said, yeah. I can't work with her, and I really can't say much. I don't want to say anything. And then he sent me that message, a couple other messages, and he's like, dude, she's got nothing nice to say about you. I'm like, well, I'm not going to say nothing. And then me and TJ were talking this afternoon. I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to be really nice, but let's do a real life call outs.
Keep going,
and
gang.
say that this is 100% bullshit. Because she also added in the message further down that we treated her badly, and our number one DJ for Monday nights quit because of the way we treated her. And I'm sorry, but I've talked to her since, and I actually asked her about it, and me and April had a really good conversation over the weekend, because I got these messages while I was on my way to have dinner with my daughter up in Iowa. And it just put a damper on my day. But me and April started talking, and fingers crossed, ladies and gentlemen, there's a good possibility April's coming back Monday nights.
Hey, I love April's show.
April is fucking awesome.
Yes, yes, she is.
She is an amazing broadcaster.
She is. She's
I really do. I love April's show. All right, so I mean, the flat ass side of it. Number one, I haven't dealt with, but I've been around the understanding of what Asgard Radio does for a while, and it is not about the benefit of the station.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Now, what I've seen of Asgard Radio has always been about the benefit of the artist.
The independent bands, the independent
Exactly.
artists. Yes.
God, you know what? God damn, I appreciate that, because that's all I've wanted, is that the appreciation of the artist, the bands, the up and comers, because that's all I have wanted to do since I started in 2010. I just want to help everybody. I want to help all the bands. And literally, and if you don't make it, then I try.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so Slider, I mean, let's go back that far. Let's you and me go back that far, because that was where Mayhem Radio Network was at in New Mexico in 2006 and 7 and 8. So let's go back. Do you remember a band called Midnight to 12?
Yes.
Al Baca, Steve, all of them, they're friends of mine.
Yeah.
They got that song Story.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I love Story. Story's one of my favorites. Not as much as oh shit. Now I gotta dig back in my memory here. Slam is one of my favorite. I played Slam for ex-girlfriends and an ex-wife. Slam goes the door. You're walking out on me. Oh, I love that song.
You know what? I'm going to tell you. In 2009, I was going to concerts. Now, I grew up in the 80s, and so my first concert was Autograph open for Motley Crue. All right.
Oh, you fucker.
I actually went.
My first concert was the Eagles farewell tour. Fuck you.
Yeah, I saw Metallica open for Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh God, yeah,
that would have been.
And that was in 1980. Oh God, 6 or 7 or something like that. I've seen Rat open for Van Halen.
Yeah,
I saw. Anyway, but
no,
you're
about 10 years older than I am, so no, I'm not knocking this.
I'm an old motherfucker. I am old.
I still listen to April Wine in the CD player of my Harley when I'm going down the road.
You saw all the cool bands while they still had their lineups.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you know what? But today I want to be able to help all the independent and local bands. And it's just, what she says that, we're trying to, make money off of. Man, I make money off of nobody. Everything I pay is out of pocket. I'm a disabled combat veteran. I pay everything out of my disability. I don't do anything other than just promote bands. And I don't get what the fuck she's talking about. But we are here to promote bands.
We're in the process of getting ready to fork out a whole bunch of money out of our own pockets to have a show in April for independent bands.
Okay,
a lot of
I'm
fucking
gonna-
money.
I'm going to get up. I'm going to keep my headphones on. But let me show you guys something. All right? Get my camera here. Looky right there. This is my fucking studio.
There you go.
Oh, complete with printer.
You know,
I
as
need a
you
fucking
do.
printer. But I need a sticker
My
printer.
printer's there, so when Chris sends me a picture of his ass, I can print it out. There's my cheap board. I'm going to be replacing it soon. This is in a motor home, everybody. Look at that. Oh, my God. I live in a fucking motor home.
Talk about your trailer trash. My house
Fuck
has wheels.
you.
It'll roll with me
Fuck you.
from the lakefront
Hey,
down to
you know
the
what?
sea.
I'm broadcasting from a van by the river.
There you
But
go.
when I looked at bands, when I started going to concerts and saw bands that were opening, that were local, I was like, you know what? They need a platform. They need somebody to help them, and that's why. That is why I started Asgard, because people need the assistance. They need the platform to help promote themselves, and that's all it is.
It's the old military philosophy that we're not going to get any help from anybody else, so we got to take care of our own.
Absolutely.
And don't say you just, don't say whatever, Jim, because I came to Asgard Radio. I met Jim through a mutual friend,
Right.
that I knew from Illinois, from the music scene up there. And I told him, I wanted to start my own station, but I looked into the funding for it, and I just can't afford to do it, And I told him I wanted to do it for the independent bands that I heard hanging out at the Top Fuel Saloon and at the Forge, and fucking all those kinds of bands that don't have a platform. He's like, well, hey, go talk to Slider. It's like, well, shit, he's already doing what I want to do. Let's fucking do it together, bud.
And
And then earlier, I sent Slider a text, and he messaged me back, and I actually heard the depression in the text. Christmas by myself, not good right now. Jump in this conversation. I need to see a smile, brother, and there it is.
Now, this is a horrible smile, but hey, I'm glad you got one.
No, you know what? I could not do what we're doing without Chronic. He has been fucking. He's incredible. He's phenomenal. He has the same mindset that I have, that we want to help all the local independent bands.
Well, when Chronic and I split up, I mean, there was some bad blood there. But he ended up getting a hold of me 3 months later, and he's like, brother, you know what? You're all about the independent music. And I said, yeah. He goes, you really need to check out Asgard. You really need to come over here. I'm like, man, but I got my comedy thing I'm doing, and I love the format of show that I do now. It's more of a, well, like I told Adam, I said, Adam, our intern, who, if we ever get the three of us together, he's bringing us the fucking coffee while Chris and I do the show.
The peons got to
matter is,
well, we're having bourbon.
No, okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah, Adam, do you know how to pour a good bourbon?
3 fingers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know that. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All I drink is bourbon. That's all I drink.
See, and then Slider will be down there with us. And if I can get the Airbnb I want on Mustang Island outside of Port Aransas during spring break.
Oh, there we go.
Well, let me work on that.
Well, you work on it. I live in Texas, brother. You work on the travel arrangements. I'll work on the Airbnb.
I'll work on it. because we have. The reason is because Asgard Connect has just connections all over the country for bands to connect with, so they can, they can stay there, they can do laundry, they can take showers. Yeah. So yeah,
I would love.
I'll work on that.
I would love. I'm not going to say it's going to be 2024, but I would love to have Mayhem's Asgard Radio Fest, 20 bands, Port Aransas, right on the beach in an Airbnb, and the bands are out there and they're performing, and Chris is fucking stoned, and the rest of us are drunk, and Adam's trying to keep us out of jail, and we got an Airbnb, and it'd be great.
No.
All right. So what? You said on the.
It'd be right there on the Gulf Coast.
All right, on the Ghost. Where at? Where do you want to go?
Port Aransas, Mustang Island, right in that area.
All right, I will look into it. Okay. Chronic and I will talk about it. It probably won't happen in the next year. But
no, I'm not saying, but within the next 5 would be phenomenal.
You know what? With Chronic and I, we can do it within the next 2 or 3.
Probably.
Seriously. With Chronic and I, with our connections, we can do it in 2 and 3.
But I'm going to say this right now. If we do it in the next 2 or 3, Chris, Psycho Stick has got to be there.
Oh, we can get that.
Because I am drinking beer on stage while they are going,
beer is good, beer is good, beer is good.
And
Chronic, tell them how we can get fucking. Tell them how we can get that.
No problem.
Exactly.
I mean, Psycho Stick is a definite. Adam has got to be down here for that.
Play kazoo.
No, with
Adam and his wife have got to be down here. Adam's wife, so I can protect her. Adam, so he could be the tortured intern.
Well, actually, if it's in Texas, I have another band that is actually local to you that a lot of people.
Oh, really?
love.
Which one?
And well, I was actually having a bad day because I got that message on Saturday while going to see my daughter.
Yeah.
But a little bit further down the road, I actually got a text that said, "Merry Christmas, Chris and the Asgard family. Merry Christmas." From Giovanni and the Hired Guns, Giovanni Yannis.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
So
very nice.
I was like, fuck yeah. That's why I do this. That's why I do this.
Yeah. Look, you guys, none of us, there are only a few of us, and it was back in the late 80s and early 90s. There are only a few of us that really got into broadcasting for the money.
I never was in it for, never wanted to be in it for the money.
By the time I got my licenses and I was able to do it, the money wasn't there.
No.
And also, you were forced to do things you didn't want to do, because I actually did take classes in high school, and I went.
Hey, look, I volunteered to try to get that gay marriage license because I had a promise to get the divorce.
Listen to Ricky Martin's La Vida Loca for 30 times in fucking 8 hours.
That was not voluntary. No,
that was, you're mandatory to play these songs so many times per every 8 hours, and it was Ricky Martin's Living La Vida Loca, and there was another one. I think it was Mambo number 5.
Oh God!
Oh God! I hate that song. I fucking hate that song.
Truly made me hate FM broadcasting, that type of radio.
All right, so let me tell you something. When you get into FM and XM radio, you
Right.
have a 300 you have a 300 music rotation, okay?
Right.
And when you get to Asgard, we have no rotation. Now there are some
Just for Chris.
Fucking do it.
what the fuck was that?
Chris LaVita logo.
She's into superstition.
Of course, that was before
Okay.
everybody realized Ricky Martin was gay.
Are you trying to give me a stroke?
Now,
No, he's just trying
like
to
Jim was
trigger
saying,
PTSD and some people.
I'm trying. You're gonna give me a stroke. I'm trying to tell you something, and you give me a stroke. I'm gonna have a fucking
I'm a good
brain
broadcaster. What
bleed.
can I say?
But no, they're on a
station has a
Go, Spider,
rotation.
I'm listening. We're listening.
no, and we don't have a set, a set rotation. We can play whatever the fuck we want, but FM for money and extra money for the XM, they have so many songs that if the band pay for them, they'll play them. Where they can come to us and we will play them. We don't care. We'll play them for free
Yeah, right?
because we want everybody to hear their music, and we don't give a shit if it's their first time or their 100th time. We're gonna play whatever songs they have.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
But that's the thing. It's like there is nobody out there right now other than Asgard Radio and select few others that are promoting the independents that are there ready to break out.
right.
Unless they're promoting themselves by YouTube and social media.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. Exactly. And I want to promote everybody. I literally want everybody to succeed because I've been doing this almost, Chris, Chronic, you could say this, almost 14 years.
I was gonna say,
And
April will be the
14 years. And I don't care about the money. I don't care about what they're doing. I will never ask for money for bands. If we set up a show and they put up a if they put up a merch booth, I don't want no fucking money for the merch booth. That's their money. That's the shit they put on that they need to do. I don't want any money. I don't want anything. I want everybody to succeed in life because I have done more in my life than anybody could possibly fathom. So if I can help anybody, then yes, I will do what I can for them.
Now,
Look, Slider will back me up on this. I myself, as you guys know, I am a disabled veteran myself. I feel guilty for the money that I take from the government every month for my disabilities.
Hey, don't feel guilty about it, man. You had to write a check, unsigned blatant check for the price of your life to basically keep this fucking country going.
I agree
Don't feel
with
bad
Chris
that you're
there.
taking Uncle Sam's money.
I wrote that
Honestly,
check,
I'd
but I
rather
expected that
have
check to
a
be
disabled
cash.
veteran.
Look, I expected that check to be cash.
I would rather give my tax money to a disabled veteran than give it to someone that has 9 kids and sits around and collects welfare. And that's
I
all
love
I'm going
my
to say about
country.
that, because I don't get all.
I love my country, and I would do it again. Now, today, right now, I would do it again.
Right now.
Moment's notice. If they were to call me and say, I want you to go fuck Bin Laden's corpse, I would go do it right now because it's for my country. Might take me a minute to get hard, but I would still do it.
Oh, waterlogged body and everything.
Can I say
right?
I do have a lot of military friends, and a lot of my military friends do understand. I actually did try to get into the military. I wanted to get into the military. I wanted a career in naval intelligence and radio communications. I would have retired 5 years ago. My grandfather was Navy World War II. So
hey, by the way, who won the Army-Navy game again this year? What? Who was that?
Oh, yeah, that would be Army.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
And actually, when I got denied Navy, I actually really wanted to be a SEAL. I had so many plans for my life. I wanted to be a SEAL.
I got a SEAL that I put down with a trank dart. He's a pussy. I love him to death. He's one of my best friends. He's still a fucking pussy, and I'm going to see him in a couple of days.
But I really, truly tried so hard to get into the military. I mean, I did the physical training. I scored a 98 on the ASVAB. The recruiter was fucking impressed. They really wanted me. And then they found out that my stepmother had put me in a psychiatric hospital when I was 16, and they said, nope, we can't take you.
Slider's cracking
so that
up
was
that
kind
I
of the end of that.
Pussy.
Hey, I stopped by my buddy's house who was a CB and a sniper in the Navy.
Right.
And oh my God, the sniper rifle he picked up, I picked it up, and at the lowest setting was 500 yards.
Nice. Can I have it?
Holy. He's like, dude, I need your help. Can you find me a range that'll let me shoot a mile? I said, let me talk to some people when I get back to Kentucky.
I got one.
No.
Come on down here, Copperhead. Right down the road from me. Come on.
Not many places can, though.
No, I said we might have
Texas,
to drive
baby.
a ways out into the country, but I might be able to find us a spot.
Oh my
God. See, for me, when I was 14, I was diagnosed with epilepsy. So something about giving someone who has seizures a weapon seemed to be frowned upon. So that's when I was kind of fucked out of military service. I still filled out, draft forms when I was 18. That's about the furthest I was allowed in. So
I just got a personal message from the friend of mine that used to command SEAL Team 5. Motherfucker, call me a pussy again is how it starts. I'll show you a pussy, bend over. I'm like, well, that sounds like Navy. He goes, God damn it! And I will be there in a couple of days.
The best thing I ever did was fucking sniper school. That was fucking dude, that was so awesome. That was so
great. That school is awesome. It's the only school in the Army that you get deducted points for going too fast.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You go through basic training, and they're like, "Get your ass going, move!" Right. And then you get to fucking sniper school, and you're like,
"Why the fuck you go so fast, cut?"
It
medical target, sir. Yeah, I remember that shit.
Oh, that is fucking awesome. That it is. It really is. Because it's like everything is go, go, go. And then when you get to sniper school, you're like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Right? Oh, I mean, I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to take my top or my shirt off or anything, but I'll tell you right now, there are 2 pins right there. Fuck Fort Benning. Fuck you. God damn! I still got the shirt covered in blood.
What were they pinned it on you, huh?
Jump wings, baby.
My buddy that
You
was a Navy
can't walk
sniper.
across Benning after that one without him getting creamed into you.
My buddy that was a Navy sniper. I love him to death, and that was one of his rounds.
Nice. That looks like a 50 cal out of the Barrett.
That's a 50 caliber.
It looks like a 50 cal.
He has a Barrett 50 caliber. He has a 7mm, and I can't remember what the other one he just picked up is.
Oh, 7mm, close to my heart.
He basically traded a 67 Mustang coupe for this gun.
Nice. So, all right, we're almost at 2.5 hours.
Yes, we are.
We've had a great show. And I got to end it with the right theme.
Still haven't seen the show yet. Has it premiered yet?
We're getting close. Oh, Adam, the intern. Final thoughts.
Just a great show. I'm glad that this surprise show got to happen. Always good to hear from Marvin earlier. Sliders, good to meet you. Yeah, I hope to get my studio up and going and maybe talk to Chris and possibly Slider about setting up on Asgard. Maybe we'll see.
Hey,
we'll see how my internship goes. No shocker from you, TJ.
Oh, here.
No, not
Oh, Chronic Chris, final thoughts.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad this show happened. I got to, air some grievances and get some shit off my chest. And, we got to talk a lot about Asgard and what we do for the bands. And we talked about April being the anniversary for Asgard. Last year, we went for the X amount of time. And even though Guinness didn't approve and say we get the record, fuck them. We got the record. We hold the world record for most artists interviewed in a 13-hour period. And that was the 13th anniversary. This year, on April 13th, the day before, at the Top Fuel Saloon in Braidwood, Illinois, we're going to have Old Fat Bastard, Pit Lord, Dead Awake, Heartsick, and the Almas are the bands hanging out at the Asgard. I don't know exactly what we're calling the event, but it's to raise money for the Asgard Network and the Asgard Reimbursement Program and all the stuff we're trying to do with the station that we can do to help the independent bands. So, yeah, mark your calendars. Keep an eye on Facebook for that going on. With that being said, yeah, I'm glad we fucking did this shit tonight.
Hell yeah. Jim the Slider. Let's hear it.
Hey, I'm glad that Chronic got me into this Thanks everybody for letting me come into this. And like Chronic said, we're trying to raise money for all the bands that are traveling, that are independent, local, that have, that need help. And that's what we're here for. So hopefully, as soon as I get my paperwork done from the IRS, we are going to start raising money for the bands that are going on tour that may get a flat tire. We'll reimburse you. That may have an issue with equipment, we'll reimburse you. Whatever we can do for all you local independent bands, we're here for you. Whatever we can do, promote, play the music, let everybody know about your music, your new albums, whatever. I don't care about anything else except about promoting all you bands. All right. There's no money involved. There's nothing you have to pay us. Just keep, going on and promoting yourselves, and we'll promote you as much as we can.
That is amazing. And you guys, you don't have a bigger friend out there if you are an independent band other than AsgardRadio.com. I cannot stress this enough. Go to them. Let them back you up. They will back you up. Mayhem Unleashed is dead. Mayhem of Amigos is here. And we're having fun.
Let us help you. Let Asgard Radio help you, please. We'll do whatever we can to promote your tours, your music, your albums, whatever you have. Please just let us help.
Whether
you know what, we all have dreams, everybody.
Media platforms.
We know you guys have dreams too.
Doing a show.
We all had dreams, everybody. We know you guys have dreams too, and we want to be here to back you up. I am TJ. That's Chronic Chris. That way. That is Adam, who crapped in the toilet. There's Slider, the master of all Asgard Radio. We will see you shortly after the new year. Thank you for joining us, and good night.
Good night, everyone.
Peace out.